Here's a short recap of part 6 of the Pong mini-series. First, we created a widget called WBP_title screen. If we open up the widget, it's just a simple canvas panel with two text elements. The primary text elements have the title of the game, which in this case is Pong, and the second element is just this bottom one that says Titus Spray Presents. These are using custom fonts though, with adjustable sizing. The next one is the vertical box, which has 3 buttons in it. Each of the buttons has a single text child element, and that's just for basically 1 player or 2 players, or to quit the game. What is important is that each of the buttons has the is variable checked, and that allows us to write custom event codes for the buttons. Next, we go to the graph editor, and we set up 2 of those events, one for the quit button, which quits the game, and then the other one for the 2 players button, which will basically open up a primary level that we've been working on. We'll code in the last one, which will be the 1 player button, and that'll be when we set up the AI, which we're doing in the next video. From there, we created a simple title screen level. It just has the bumpers, the camera, and we have these auto players that I'll go over in a second. The code for the level blueprint is very simple. We just get a reference to that camera actor, and then we're changing the view target with blend on the event begin play to basically swap to it instantly when the level's loaded. From there, we did update our game manager. The only changes we made was under the event begin play. Basically, after we create the HUD widget, we store it as a reference, and then instead of adding it to the screen, we simply go into the set score, and then we check the current level name. If the current level is the title screen, then we create the widget for the title screen, and we add that to the viewport instead. And then we set our mouse mode to show the mouse cursor, and then we simply spawn the blueprint for the Pong ball. If it's not the title screen, that's when we get the HUD reference, and we add that to the viewport instead. And then we do our typical delay before we spawn the Pong ball. Then after that, we've created auto players, which are basically like the paddles, but we don't possess them with a player. Instead, we just created 2 custom events. The first one was this one called Track Pawn Ball. It basically just gets the actor of class using the BP_ball, and then we store that as a reference. The next event we're doing is just the event tick. We're just checking a branch for is valid, and then we check to make sure that Pong ball reference is populated. If it is, then we are adjusting the paddle's world location along the x-axis to mirror the actual Pong ball's x location. For the y and the z, we're just keeping that to the existing paddle's location, so we're only changing the x in this case. And then from there, we basically went into the blueprint for the ball, and we adjusted some code in the event begin play. Essentially what we're doing is we're getting all actors of class for the auto player, we're looping into a for each loop, and then we're calling that custom event that we made in the auto player called Track Pawn Ball. Once we do that, the other change we made is on the on component hit. We don't want to play the sound in the menu, so we're just checking the current level. If it's equal to the title screen, then we do nothing. If it isn't, then we'll play the sound. And just like that, we've created a simple title screen for our little prototype. Stay tuned for part 7.